Alrighty. Am I live? Am I here? Is it starting? It is starting! I see live stuff! Hello everybody! It works! YouTube streams live! How's everyone doing tonight? Oof. Again, I am so sorry about last night. I don't know... I kind of know what was happening. It was a YouTube issue. No one for, I guess, a period of time was able to stream on YouTube for whatever reason. Don't know what was going on. But it's working now. I'm live. I'm by myself right now because I have no friends. No, that's not true. Everyone else is busy or doing other things right now. So it's just gonna be me and you guys tonight for the time being, unless someone else comes by. So before we get started, give everyone a sec to jump in. How's everyone doing tonight? Let me also go ahead and take this time to tweet out that... Oh, I should also get some music started. There we go. Alright. Things are looking good. One second. We're live. It lives. Alright. So how's everyone doing tonight? Let's see. My height for it. Let's see. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so I need to keep a close eye. Something else I should also quickly add. Requests, in terms of you guys' requests, not gonna be able to write them down. So I would just say for now, hold off on the requests. If you do have any requests, save them for the comment section of this video, or put them in a different comment section. Because I'm by myself, I have no one to really keep track of the request feed for the time being. So I will not be able to talk about what I want to talk about tonight, as well as keep up with the requests. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. So if the music kind of loud, okay, I can turn that down. No problem. All right, turn down the sound flow just a tad as well. Okay. Super Mario Bros. 3 going on. All right. I got the music. Don't worry. How's it sound now, guys? Yeah, so welcome. I got it. Alrighty. So let's jump right into this then. So I'm here tonight to talk about the 2 new characters that were announced for Smash yesterday. I wanted to talk about this yesterday when the hype was still higher, but you know what? That's fine. I'm still pretty hyped about it. I'm sure you guys are still pretty hyped about it. Let's just get this started. So for those who for some reason don't know, I don't know how, we got the 2 new characters that were unveiled for Smash yesterday during the E3, Nintendo's Direct. That's not what I wanted either. There it is. We got Banjo and Kazooie coming back from the dead, crawling their way back from Microsoft. Nah, it's nothing like that at all. I'll talk more about that later. But then of course we have work. There we go. The Dragon Quest heroes. Specifically, we got the heroes from 3, 8, 9, and 11. So what does everyone think about them, just in general? Like, aside from the fact that we should all be super hyped. Where are the captions? What captions? What are you talking about? Why couldn't Banjo be here sooner? I don't know. I guess for the same reason why any other character couldn't be here soon. Oh, like why could it be sooner than fall? Happens. Yes, I'm already seeing people ask me regarding the similarities between the moveset that I gave Banjo originally back in episode 9 compared to what's actually being given to Banjo by the official Smash team. We're gonna go over that in a little bit. I want to save Banjo for real quickly. I do want to talk about the Dragon Quest characters real quick because I did say in the slime video that I had a sneaking suspicion that Erdrick would be the next playable DLC character, and I was technically right. The default character is the 11 guy, who is the one in purple there. But Erdrick is there. He's a costume. Yeah, just from what I've seen, there's no Echo Fighter here. These are all just costumes. They're They're all sword fighters that wield a shield. That's what they do. They all do the exact same thing. They all play the same way. They just look different is all. So I guess what I have here, let me get this open. So let me hide that and get that open. Not that one. There we go. No. Where is the... I hate everything. Where is my... There it is. I am bad at this, guys. Sorry. Alright, so I have here the Direct. So I guess to get one thing out of the way real quick is that I will not be talking about anything from E3 aside from the Hero and Banjo. My buddies and I, we're gonna be talking about everything from E3 on Spiffy Needle Geeks sometime a little bit later. We're doing that then, but for now, like just for tonight, I want to talk about just these two characters. So we're gonna get that started. So let's see, let me turn this down to nothing. So real quickly, I do want to, before we talk about anything, I guess, what I'm most curious about is what's going on here, like before the hero shows up. Why are Marth and Meta Knight, as well as a bunch of other characters, why are they possessed like this? What is going on with them? Like, that's what I'm curious about right now. Like, what is going on with everybody? Like, I'll talk a bit more about this here in a bit, but like, literally, because we see something later on in this trailer that signifies that this is probably nothing. This is probably not just something they did specifically for this trailer. This is probably a new game mode. Yeah, Darkon. Well, yeah. I know about that with Darkon. Yeah, Darkon we saw in the beginning. I know that much. I know. So I'm wondering, is that going to be incorporated in more ways than just World of Light? Like, I'm curious where that's going to go. So I guess we'll see on that. But this was the moment where I realized, okay, I knew it was Dragon Quest coming in. I figured it was, just based on the horse. But this was the moment where I was like, oh, it's the guy from 11, not Erdrick. And Malakari, thank you so much once again for your ever infamous amount of generosity. You are the coolest, dude. Thank you, Malik. Alright, so let's get on this. So the Dragon Quest 11 guy, dubbed just the hero. So the name is kind of is a little bit to me. Like, I suppose the only reason why he's just called these characters are just called the hero and not given separate names like Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings or Olimar and Alf. Like, I don't know. It could be a deal because it's like I've been seeing a couple of names floating around. Like, apparently, from what I'm seeing, this guy has, I guess, 2 names that he's been given. Like, one is Ironburn, something like that. Yeah, Yo-Yo Master. Thank you. And then also during the directs, I actually saw this during the Treehouse today. They called him 11, which is 11. Okay, Dragon Quest 11. Gotcha. But then yeah, like, I'm curious though if that's just an English thing. Like, do they perhaps not have official names in the Japanese version? That's kind of what I'm wondering about. But that's kind of let's go ahead and move right along. So we got this beautiful world. This is the world of I was just playing this game last night because I felt like it. Yeah, the Luminary. That's another term for him. The Luminary. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that could have been another name they could have given him as well. That would have worked just as fine. But this world, what was this? Someone remind me, what was the name of this world again? Like where Dragon Quest 11 takes place. It was kind of an odd name. I know this takes place. This is the Dragon Quest 11 world because that's Yggdrasil in the middle, like, floating in the background. I don't recognize that dude, the whale. So I might not be far enough into because I'm not very far into Dragon Quest myself, so I'm not quite sure where that goes. But like I don't know. I don't recognize that world. That's probably a Dragon Quest monster that I'm not familiar with. But yeah, this whole world looks pretty. So I guess now what I do want to do is I kind of want to go over. I kind of want to piece by piece all the moves that we see from this character and figure out what goes where. I'm going to be a little fast with this one because Banjo is the one that I really want to go over, especially since I have my video to compare it to see what's similar, what's different. We'll get to that later. So yeah, Luminary, Erdrix. Yeah, we'll get to the other 3 later. So yeah. So, let's see. Is that an up tilt or an up smash? Let me see here. Like, did he have a shine before that? Is that his jab? It's kind of an odd jab if it is. Like, hold on. Let me go back. Yeah, so this is the Luminary. Cool character. Sad game. I cried a lot. I've been crying a lot in this game. So yeah, that looks like an up tilt. It's probably an up tilt. It could be a smash. Either one. Yeah, so this looks like some kind of weird jab. Kind of an odd way to swing your sword, like, like. What do I think about the Dragon Quest? Oh, I'm excited. Like, I'm a recent new fan of Dragon Quest. Like, I only picked up Dragon Quest maybe a couple of months ago. I'm excited about it. So that looks like a jab. Okay, so yeah, it looks like he does frizz. That's the neutral. That's the. Thank you for subbing. What did I get? What did I put frizz on? That was the side special that I put onto Slime. That I gave Slime. I gave him frizz. That's what it looks like he's giving him here. But more than likely, just from what I'm seeing, this might just be. Well, it could be a side special. It could be a neutral special or a side special. We're not quite sure where that's going. But what is interesting about it, unlike what I did for Slime, it looks like you can charge this one up. So it may be more akin to what Robin does. Meme Rabbit, thank you. So it looks like it can be upgraded from Frizz to Frizzle to Frazzle. I think it's what all the names were. I keep being... Yeah. I do want to get clear one thing up real quick. I didn't call anybody. I did not. I didn't... Thank you for subbing. I'm not predicting anybody. When I make these videos, I'm not predicting anybody. I'm doing what's based off requests. Now, in the Slime's case, yeah, that was a character I wanted to do, and I did say during that video that I do think Erdrick could show up. That wasn't just some random guess or prediction on my part. That was based on stuff that I've seen. Between a data mine, as well as a data mine that didn't explicitly say it was Erdrick, but it said something about Brave. And I know Brave is kind of a big deal. Like, this kind of Brave shield. It's what Erdrick has, I believe. Like, Erdrick's been floating around for a while. And I kind of just fell into the realm of believing it. So that's why I thought it would happen. Banjo's a different story. I'll get to Banjo later. When's my next video? This Friday. Hopefully. It's not quite done yet. But, like, after the stream, I will work all night if I have to finish it up. Alright, so yeah. So it looks like he can use Frizz. It's a move that can be charged. Yeah, you can do that. October, yeah. If you go to the website now, you can click on the skins and see all the skins now. All right, that's a dash. That's a dash attack, and it looks like it's a moving hitbox or a moving hurtbox dash attack, because you can leap over smaller lower attacks too. So that's pretty cool. That's a back air, so a load of high sword swing. Running a goat. So of course. Now this is funny. This makes reference to finding mini medals. Like, yeah, like that's obviously the Franklin badge, but this is supposed to be a reference to finding mini medals, which is a thing that's been around in Dragon Quest for a long time. If not since the beginning, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, you break barrels and you can get mini medals out of them. So that was pretty cool. Always got to throw those little tidbit things in there. So this is interesting as well. He can block at certain attacks with his shield. So this, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first character we're seeing who can do this outside of the Links. Because yeah, Link, Young Link, Toon Link, they can all do this, blocking with their shield. This is the first character aside from Link that can do this. So that's pretty interesting. Alright. So it's probably gonna work the exact same way. Like if you stand still, just based on his stance, he holds his shield in front of himself. So more than likely, if you stand still or just walk, you'll block certain projectiles that hit the shield. So that's cool. This looks like whoosh. Either whoosh or swoosh. One of the two. It's a wind spell. And of course, they're turning it into a recovery. That's not... I don't think that's ever really how it works in the game. But again, Elwind is the same deal. So, we'll see. So that's one of his recoveries. Yeah, one of them. Because this character's kind of ridiculous. And this is Zap. So now this is what I'm wondering. Like, could this be the neutral special or the side special? Because one thing I also know is that we find out later in the video, this character is going to be insane. Like, they're going to be able to switch through so many different spells. Like, I'll get more into that later, but like right now, like, so we don't know if Zap is either the neutral special or the side special. Like, it could be default where Frizz and Zap and Whoosh are like some of the default spells. So like Frizz and Zap could be neutral or side, one or the other. We're not quite sure yet. But Zap is interesting as well, especially for this character, because being able to use Zap is kind of a big deal for this character specifically, the Luminary. I'll do more Kirby Hat streams probably later on. And then there's the slime. He's now technically in Smash. Ha 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 ha. I should also make mention to one thing as well. I've been seeing a couple of people like, and this is where I find kind of curious, specifically for the Shovel Knight video. I've been getting a lot of comments saying, you know, because of how I word the title of my series, what if blank was in Smash? That's the title. So when I put down what if Shovel Knight was in Smash, I've been suddenly getting a lot of comments saying he's already in Smash, or he technically is in Smash. Like things like that. It's like, I'm aware of that. It's just the title. Like, I felt like I didn't want to really make the title, what if this character was a fighter in Smash? That title's a little long. That's kind of a long title. So I feel like what if blank was in Smash is fine. Like, people are going to get it. Plus, I'm more curious as to why this is suddenly an issue with Shovel Knight and not with Waluigi, or Mimikyu, or Tails, or Shadow. Like, why is that suddenly an issue now? I'm not quite sure. But regardless, so there's my slime. It looks like it might be a taunt. This one might be a stage, like something in the stage, like for the stage. Maybe an obstacle or just a background thing. We're not sure. We'll see. But there's the boy. Goodbye. This is probably a reference to campfires. Like those two girls those two girls there are probably supposed to be probably Jade and Serena, just based on the color schemes, maybe. So they're by a campfire. That's neat. Another little reference. That's a taunt. That's a side smash. Yep, very obvious side smash. So it's a basic side smash. So like a lot of the sword swings, they're basic. Like we've seen a lot of them from other characters, except for that weird choppy jab, whatever that is. But literally, it's like, and I make a point of this during in the series before. It's like when you have a lot of characters that fight with similar weapons or styles, they're bound to have moves that are going to look similar. Like you can only swing a sword so many ways, or you can only punch so many ways. That's just kind of the deal there. Now this is what I was talking about before. This is a Darkon thing, right? So I'm curious, like, is this going to be a new mode outside of the World of Light, or are they going to like, did they just manipulate the game and the code just to show this for some kind of reference to Dragon Quest 11 that I don't get yet, because I'm probably not far enough in Dragon Quest 11 to get it yet. Red or okay, this is new. This is new. People are saying this is new. Okay. Spoiler. They showed Darkon at the beginning of this trailer. Spoilers are done at this point. Like, they spoiled it themselves. This poor Luminary getting his butt beaten. He flew all the way from Castlevania to Unova somehow. That's interesting. Taking advantage of that replay that replay stuff. Maybe it has to do with spirits? Maybe. It probably is. Like, the aura is for darkness spirits. See, like, we won't know for sure. And then here's the slime. I've been loving the memes associated with this slime. It's like Like, what are some funny ones that I'm seeing? Like when you finally get a joke after 10 minutes. Oh. Oh. I love that. So of course, just like we saw in Simon's trailer, yeah, the main character that got introduced is getting destroyed. So he needs backup. He needs help from his own series. Just let him play. He needs the help. He can't do this alone. He can't do this alone. He's like, this is not okay though. This is creepy as heck. Like, I'm wondering if they're doing more than this with this specifically. I'm wondering. I really am. We'll see. And then here we got Dragon Quest VIII, Dragon Quest IX, and then Erdrick, the one that everyone knew was coming, or thought was coming. He's not the default, but he's there. That's the one that we all saw. That's the one that everyone was assuming was coming overall. So we got 4 Dragon Quest characters, all as one character. There's no Echo Fighters here. It's all one costume. Like, that's the deal here. Like, they all use a sword. They all have shields. Like, they're all going to be doing the same stuff. That said, the stuff they're doing is kind of insane. Like, so yeah, we saw that same that up tilt, that smash. We had that dash attack. That looks like a side tilt, a shield bash. That looks like a side tilt. Or a jab. I don't know. It could be, consecutive hits. Like, because I know there are a couple of side tilts that, like Piranha Plant's an example, where you can have more than one attack, depending on how many times you press the button during that attack. It's like side tilt could be a thing. That is not a side smash. That is not a side smash. We saw the side smash earlier. It's like a two-handed, like, stronger whip. Like, this was a like, this looks like a it's either a jab or a tilt. So the weird cross, like, chop thing that he does, that could be a side tilt, that could be a jab. We're not sure. We'll see. We'll figure out more soon, because the hero, he comes out sometime this summer. It's summer now. So I'm expecting him, if not before the end of this month, sometime next month. That's when I'm expecting this character, because that would align with a character coming out every 2 months. That looks like something. There's Erdrick being all Erdricky. It is kind of odd, though, like, because Erdrick is supposed to be seen as the Marth of a Dragon Quest. Or, yeah. What Marth is to Fire Emblem, Erdrick is seen to Dragon Quest. But they made the Illuminary the default, which is fine. It's not that big a deal. Like, he's the most recent character, so. And he's a cool character. I like him. Gotta fight those dragons, though, because it is Dragon Quest. Yeah. Play. So now this is what I find it. So here's the gimmick. Here's the big gimmick. And this is what's gonna make this character really complicated. So this character, he has multiple moves, multiple spells that look like are being put with. So I'm wondering how this is gonna work exactly, because it looks like, yeah, this character's gonna have a lot of different spells that are gonna be put into every single command. But they also have an MP bar. They have a meter. They have an MP meter. And they only have so many MPs, so you can use as many spells as you want, but it's going to consume MP, and if you run out of MP, you're not going to be able to use your spells. Just generally how it works, and how it works. So, like, what I'm more wondering is, like, how is this going to work specifically when it comes to this action? Like, is this his down special? This might be his down special to change out what moves he does for what. And it even shows, like, what moves consume how much MP. So the weaker moves would consume weaker MP. Stronger moves consume stronger MP. What is oomph? Okay, okay. So Sizzle, that's a fireball spell that can hit multiple people. Psych Up, I forgot what Psych Up is actually. Let me look that up. Someone tell me what Psych Up does. Oomph is a power-up spell that increases your attack. And Snooze puts people to sleep. Someone please tell me what Psych Up does, though. I forget what that move is, or I don't even know what it does. Yeah, Sodium, you're right. It looks like he's gonna get 4 spells for every move. These all look like they can be neutral special moves, probably. So, yeah, these all look like neutral. Psych Up raises your stats. Which stats? Like all of your stats or only certain stats? Because it could raise up all your stats, and then Oomph will specifically increase how much damage you do. I guess we'll see on that one. But then, yeah. So the stronger spells would consume more MP. Now, Psych Up increases tension, which I guess could be stats as well. We'll figure how that goes specifically. It's like Monado. It's probably a bit like Monado Arts. I'm wondering. Like, I'm curious if you can mix and match what spells you have with what, or can you have we need to see more. We need to see how this works specifically more. Like, can you have, like, if you choose, like, I'm wondering, like, we see the four spells here, or the spells connected to the side special and the up special connected to these moves. So if you choose Sizzle, you're stuck with your side and up special are stuck as something else. But when you change to Psych Up, your side and up special also change to something else. Or can you mix and match them? Which, if you can, I'm wondering how you're doing that. Like, that's gonna be really weird. Like, it could be a thing where it's like, because it looks like you have to scroll up and down to pick what spell you want here, you might be able to scroll like left and right to change what special could be for your side special or for your up special. Like, this is gonna be pretty complicated, guys. Like, honestly, like, this character is gonna take it's gonna take a lot to learn this character for sure. But he's looking like a lot of fun. So, like, your guess is the spell switch will be like Shield B? Maybe. Like, I haven't really seen anything that could, well, I don't know yet. We don't know what's going with what. I'm seeing a lot of different spells here. Some that look like they can be down specials, but they can also very easily just be neutral specials. And down special could be strictly for spell changes. Now, what I'm more wondering is, how do you refill MP? Like, is that something that gradually restores by itself over time? Or what's going on with that? Or maybe it could be like Inkling, where Shield B, you drink like an ether or something, or you do something that would refill your MP. Like, that's what I'm wondering about. So, well, I guess we'll find out more about that later. So let's see here. Yeah, so Snooze. That honestly looks kind of busted. Like, a long-range spell that can just put people to sleep? Jigglypuff is gonna be mad when she hears about this. Like, what? We got Bounce. Bounce is a spell that reduces... What was it do? Like, I think it does actually reflect spells. Yeah. Bounce reflects spells. So in this case, yeah, it's literally just a reflect. But it's one that stays on you. So it looks like you can still move around with this thing still on you. Now, can you attack out of it? I don't know. What's he doing there? That looked interesting. I don't know. What is that? Is that him reusing Bounce? Hold on. Back it up. No, that's his animation to start Bounce. So what's this animation? Is that to keep it going, or something? Or is it a taunt? That might be a taunt. If it's a taunt, that probably means he can move, yeah, during this stuff. Oof. So, a reflect spell that you can have up and keep up for as long as you want. I assume it probably slowly drains MP over time. Which, if that's the case, then you can keep it up for as long as you want until you run out of MP. That's what I'm assuming it could be. I guess we'll see. Okay. Crackle Slash. So, that looks like the same animation from his, back it up. That looks like it's the same animation from his forward smash. So can you actually apply spells to basic attacks too? Like, this could also be one of the side specials. Like, I'm still trying to figure out where all these spells are going. Like, what's going where? Like, oof. It could be his charging animation? Could it? Me petting a dog? I could pet a dog. I have a dog. I'm going to bring a dog to stream. Make it like E3. Bring a dog to stream for no reason whatsoever. I will bring my dog. Just have her here. Yes, I'm overthinking it. That's what I do. I make movesets for us. Like, this is just what I do. I'm trying to think about where these could go. I know we're probably going to figure it out in like a couple of weeks or whatever, but yes, I think people want dog. Okay, hold on. Let me get my dog. Nicky! Here, Nicky! Here, Nicky! Here, Nicky! Nicky, here! No? You don't want it? Here she is. This is my dog. Her name is Nikki. I don't actually even need this in. Hold on. There we go. This is my dog. Say hi to the chat, Nikki. You stink. Alright, anyway, where was I? Alright, so... Oh, Mr. Maniac, thank you so much for that. Alright, have a good night. Have a good night, good sir. Thank you. Alright, so... Okay, let's move on then, because I don't know. This could be a forward smash, it could be a side smash, don't know. Not sure. Ka-clang! Now, this looks like it could be either a down special or an up special. I'm not sure. But... this looks like something that would... Okay, so this is kind of interesting, too. So this looks like a move that I gave to Banjo, actually, ironically enough. Because, jumping ahead a little bit here. Stupid glare. The Wonder Wing move that I gave to Banjo. I made it where you hold it down as a down special, and it makes you unable to take damage. Now you can get grabbed out of it, but that's it. Now what's interesting is that now the Wonder Wing looks like it's being used, but it's being used for something else. I'll talk about that later, like so. But it looks like the idea that I had for the Wonder Wing for Banjo is being used for the hero here, as a move where you're forced to sit still, but you take no damage from anything. Well, it could just cancel knockback. We're not sure. Like, you could still take damage or at least reduce damage, well, and maybe still be grabbed out of it. We're not sure. So I'm not doing Pokemon. No, I'm still doing Pokemon trainers. I'm just not doing them once every four videos anymore. Okay, Zoom. That's an up special. That's a very obvious up special. And it looks like it goes pretty high. Like, literally, it's just, like, gone. Like, because Zoom is a teleport spell in Dragon Quest. Like, it's literally a spell that, like, you use it to teleport from town to town. And, it's like... So I'm assuming a move like this, with amazing recovery, probably does not do any damage. Is not an attack whatsoever. It's only for recovery. So that's how Zoom work. Zoom was not used for battle. Zoom is used for teleporting. That's it. And then yeah, Kamikaze. So it looks like you have amazing super armor in the middle of this move, and then boom, kill everything around you. Like, what is that? Like, that looks busted. Like, super armor. Like, can you be grabbed out of? Like, is that like Ganondorf steel, where you have amazing super armor during it, so you can't be attacked out of it. But you can you at least be grabbed out of that? And I imagine more than likely that this deals big damage to you. I imagine this is big damage to you. Nikki is so confused. Alright, that's probably a reference to something from Dragon Quest VIII that I don't know. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So that's Zap? No. That wasn't Zap. That's something else. Well, it looks like Zap. It could also be... I don't know, man. This character's gonna look so complicated. Like, I feel like this was probably a character where if I thought of this and made it into a moveset video, everyone would be complaining it would be worse than Steve. Like, this looks like there's a lot to this character. Like, I don't know what's going where, what's going with what. That's up smash. That's an up smash right there. What Erdrick just did. Because look, he has the shining in his arm. The shining means a smash. So up smash is a stab. And that move right there that Luminary's doing, that looks like a forward air. So a high or a neutral air. Could be too. Forward or neutral air. Back it up. That's a... Hold on. That's a taunt. Slime is in the taunts. So, yeah, Slime is in Smash now, but only about... Slime was only in Smash about as much as Morgana is currently in Smash. So, yay, we get to see Slime on the battlefield after all. Sorry. You know, that's them using their taunts and being all flashy like Dragon Quest heroes do. And then we have the final smash, which is more akin to Mega Man's final smash. Just bringing in all the other Dragon Quest heroes, charging up for a super powerful slash. Yikes. Super cool. Super, super cool. Alright. So Dragon Quest is going to look like a pretty fun character. And as it's saying here, we're getting him this summer. So this will be, you know, something to look forward to. Alright, here, Nikki, I'm gonna put you right here. Relax, Nikki. Alright. Alrighty, so I think that was it for the Dragon Quest stuff. Oh, here we go. Oh, she wants to go. Alright. Here we go. Here we go, Nikki. I think I was bothering her nap. She didn't really want to be here. Oh well. Yeah, she's an old dog. She's like what, 10 or 11 now? Yeah, she's pretty old. Anyway. Alright, so that's Dragon Quest. There's a lot to this character, looking pretty complicated. Or it could just be we probably just don't have enough information on him yet. We'll figure that out. He has a lot of stuff he can do. It's gonna be quite the character. But now let's jump to the character that the Westerners were more excited about. So where is he? Here we are. All right. So of course, you know, the end of the direct close to the end of the direct comes by. Suddenly we see this again. First thing I think, oh, we about to get another villain? How cool! Because they added DK and K. Rool, and then it just jumps to this. But now with a new little decoration for the room. Like, I guess like what after their big fight with the Sunset, they got bored and just came back here to take a nap, just to hang out. But then here's the part where the world went wild when that freaking Jiggy started bouncing across the room for no reason. Like, oh, the world lost its mind. World lost its mind. So yeah, like this is clearly just, you know, just the continuation of King K. Rool's trailer, but it's fitting too because these are all rare characters. Well, DK's not, but K. Rool and Diddy are, like, all rare. So it makes sense. Like it made sense for them to pick these characters specifically. And then the joke that I know I like to make, I even made this in the Banjo moveset video. See, look, guys, we don't need Banjo-Kazooie and Smash. We already got Duck Hunt. That counts, right? But yeah, like here, I actually do have the Banjo video on standby as well for us to compare moves. But I literally made the joke, like, Like I make the joke in the Banjo vid. Like even like this image that you see on the left, like I drew that like way back when Duck Hunt was first announced. Because that was like my first thought when Duck Hunt first came in. That's just Banjo-Kazooie, isn't it? So I drew that. That's on my DeviantArt. I don't like it anymore though. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, it's like even if they're sitting here trolling us, we all knew it was still coming. Like though their faces are pretty much what everyone else thought. So like, then of course they had to go and mess with us a little more. Giving Duck Hunt's, and then history is made. Bear and Bird are back. All right, and their reaction is pretty much the entire internet's reaction. All right, so Banjo-Kazooie. So what's everyone just in general? How hyped is everyone for Banjo-Kazooie? Like being here, being back. Like, I know I was pretty excited, like, though, I will admit, I was more scared, like, oh no, wait, a character that I made a moveset for is here, how different he's gonna be, how samey he's gonna be, doesn't matter, my Banjo video blew up, so, like, so I guess, let's go ahead and real quickly go over Banjo, and compare the moveset we see for Banjo to my moveset, the moveset I gave him. So this first action we see right here, this looks like it's probably a taunt. So it's a bit more of a generic posing taunt with the two of them playing together. So that's, it looks like a taunt. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, so now when Banjo runs, Kazooie comes out for the Talon Trot, so that's pretty cool. That's actually that's a really cool idea. Like, so when Banjo dashes, he comes up, and then Kazooie comes out and does her Talon Trot, and then we see what was his name again? The mole. I forgot his name. Goggles. Was it Goggles? I think it was Goggles. So yeah, we see Goggles in the background. Oh, actually, you know, I gotta talk about the most important thing too. The fact that they are in their original designs, but modernized. Bottles, that's it, thank you, Bottles. He just wears goggles. His name is Bottles, thank you. So, like, this is the thing I was most excited about to see when I saw these two characters. They're in their original Kazooie and Tooie designs. They did not, they did not go with the nuts and bolts design. I'm so happy they did that, like, because I even... What's actually sad, like, I even made a joke during this, like, during the moveset video saying, you know, like, because, like, how I only wanted to stick to Kazooie and Tooie. I did not want to have anything from Nuts and Bolts, because Nuts and Bolts is just not a good game. And before you guys say anything, I don't think it's a bad game because of JonTron. I played this before I even knew who JonTron was. It's boring. Like, as someone who played Kazooie first... Like, I did not like Nuts and Bolts at all. And those designs for them are just bad. Like, I do not like these designs. So, I was so happy when we got Kazooie, Banjo and Kazooie looking like this. And just jumping ahead, we don't see, from what I'm seeing, there's nothing from Nuts and Bolts with this moveset at all. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I did for the moveset when I gave it to him back in January. It's great. I love that. So, yep, so when they run, they do the Talon Trot. And they looking like a pretty fast runner too because of that. All right, so here we go. First attack. So this is looking like Banjo's jab, and it's looking like his claw swipe, the claw swipe. But it ends with a third uppercut. So with my movesets, I said the claw swipe should be his neutral special. It's exactly what I said it would be, the claw swipe from Kazooie. I think it was taken out of Tooie, but yeah, Kazooie was the claw swipe. But they innovated it a little bit for the moveset. 'Cause I just said it should be a basic 1, 2, 3. That's all I said it should be. But they changed it a little bit. Like the first 2 hits are still the claw swipe. like are still like the claw swipe. So literally what I said it would be, but it looks much prettier. So we got the 1, 2, but instead of that third hit just being another claw swipe, it ends with an uppercut. That's innovative. That's brand new. I don't think Banjo's ever done that before, so that's cool. Then that looks like the down tilt. What was that move called? Because that's literally the down tilt I said that Banjo should have as well. Where is that? Let's see. Here we go.
Out of the pack,
that was the up tilt that I said he should have.
And their down tilt would be the beak barge attack.
Yeah, that was what I said that should be the down tilt.
Lunges forward while Kazooie
what was that called again? Literally, it was literally Banjo huddles down, and Kazooie comes out and lunges forward with her beak. The beak barge, thank you. The beak barge. That's literally their down tilt. So that was the same. Like that, so that was something that I put in the moveset that they ended up putting for the real move. So yeah, they did the beak barge for the down tilt. That's cool. The back air is different from mine though. The back air looks like just a backwards version of the rat-a-tap wrap. My back air I said should be the drill beak, but instead of going down, it goes sideways backwards. Like, let me see. Where is that? Like that was the neutral air. Said that was the rat-a-tap
bird
like, yeah, like this is the rat-a-tap wrap. So it looks like that's what the back air is, but probably just going backwards. So it could be that the forward air could still be the rat-a-tap wrap. We haven't seen it yet though. This is what I said the back air should be, a drilling backwards attack. But for the moveset, it's just a 1, 2, 3 hit peck. So a rat-a-tap wrap going backwards. That's cool. All right, now neutral special attacks. So the special attacks, for the most part, a lot of them are the same, but they're done they're used in different ways. So for one thing, I'm curious how this is working. So one thing I didn't do for the moveset at all was just have Kazooie be able to just shoot eggs out from the back of from the backpack. Like I only said that the egg shooting should be for the Breagle Blaster, which is right here. Because like Kazooie shooting eggs out of the bag without being held like a shotgun, that was the Kazooie thing. So it's looking like, just what I'm seeing so far, based from other moves that we're gonna talk about more later on, this is looking like a neutral special. So maybe it's like when you just tap the button, like, you know, Kazooie will just shoot an egg out from the back, and then maybe if you hold it down, you know, that's when they use the Breagle Blaster. And then you can walk around while shooting eggs. Now, whether or not you have to keep tapping the button to keep shooting eggs, or if you hold it down to keep her shooting eggs, I don't know. It looks pretty rhythmic, so that tells me that you're probably holding the button down. Music's still going, right? By the way, I took my headphones out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but based on how rhythmic it is, it's probably a thing where you hold the button down. And then, like, yeah, if you just tap the button, it's just the egg shot. If you hold the button down, though, it becomes the Breagle Blaster, and then you can move left and right with it. That's probably the neutral special. With my moveset, I said that the Breagle Blaster should be the side special, because I made the neutral special the ability to change egg ammo. So it looks like I know we see the grenade eggs later on, but there's a chance that could be the down special. So maybe it looks like they're only in terms of eggs, it looks like they're only incorporating the blue eggs and the grenade eggs, but they're put to 2 different attacks, it looks like. Not sure yet. It could be done in some other way. We may not even know what the down special is yet. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, I guess we'll see that here in a second. All right, so this is funny. The Breagle Buster for a side smash. That's literally what I said it should be. Because it's the funniest attack to do. It makes the most sense. Yeah, the Breagle Buster, which they were showing it as Kazooie as a dragon, because that was the only footage I could find of it. Good footage at the time, because I don't own the game myself. But so yeah, the Breagle Buster. That's the side smash. That's literally what I said it should be. I'm so glad they did that. That's super cool. And hold on. Let me go back to that for a second. I love, they are really, really emphasizing just the cartoony nature of Banjo and Kazooie here. Because we see Banjo hanging onto a ledge. He's trying to get up. Like, Kazooie is just sitting there like, help. But, like, I love this part. Like, they begin to drop, and we just see Kazooie's head, like, and elongate as it goes down. Like, I love that. I love little details like that. It's super cool. Like they're really emphasizing just how cartoony, like how Saturday morning cartoony these characters are supposed to be. Like, they nailed it so great. Now that I think it could be another variation of the neutral special. We don't know since it's another egg. I'm thinking it's probably a down. I'm thinking it's probably the down special. Like, the down special could just have, the Kazooie lay a grenade egg, which could be picked up by any other player and thrown. So it probably works in the same fashion as Snake's grenades. What if it's a taunt? I don't think it's a taunt. Because that is a full belt grenade that can be thrown. Oh, you know what I just realized? Hold on a minute. Back that up. Did they do what I think they just did? He's holding a mango. They did! Oh, what was that gorilla's name? Literally in the first world of Banjo-Kazooie, there was a giant ape that was throwing mangoes at you. And a little monkey asked you to take him down. They're literally making reference to that. What was that big guy called? Conga! Thank you! It was Conga. Thank you, Sherry. They're literally making reference to Conga here. Like, you don't have grenades in that game, though, so that's interesting that they would make that. It was oranges? Okay, well, that looks like an orange. A mango, orange, whatever. So that's pretty cool that they made reference to that. That's pretty neat. So yeah, it's looking like the down special here is the grenade eggs. Now, for me, like I said, I did incorporate the grenade eggs as well, but I also incorporated the fire eggs and the Clockwork Kazooie eggs. And they were all a part of the side special for the Brigo Blaster. And I said that you would use the neutral special to change the ammo. But it looks like, they decided to only limit it to, unless they're just not showing them, it looks like, they're only limiting it to the blue eggs, probably for the neutral special, for the Brigo Blaster and the egg shot, and then the grenade egg for the down special. That's just what it's looking like for me right now. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's another taunt. Now, this is actually kind of funny. The bowing. Like, I think about a month after I posted the Banjo-Kazooie video, well, no, it wasn't a month. It was Super Gaming Brothers. They ended up Let's Play. I don't know if you guys watched them. They did a Let's Play on Banjo-Kazooie. And something I saw was whenever Banjo successfully opens a door, he bows. And back then I was thinking to myself, oh, that should be a victory animation. Like that would have been a much better. I wish I thought of that for a victory animation. But no, they actually made it a taunt. So that's pretty cool. Like they brought the bow in for a taunt. Like literally bow on your. I wish you could taunt online. So that's pretty neat. Alright, so now this is the Zap Special looks like. This was, what is it, the super jump? So now it's, so I said, what did I say was the crouch jump you can do in Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. That's what I said, they could do for the Zap Special in my thing. What was it called again? Let me see. Let me see.
It would cycle back to the basic blue eggs from the Clockwork eggs. For their up special, it would be their flip-flap jump.
Flip-flap jump, okay. So I had their flip-flap jump be the up special. So that's completely different from what they did. They had it the shock jump. Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's so. What's interesting is that what I find interesting about this is that I didn't see anybody bring this up. Like, I didn't think that, like, I kind of ignored this one because, for me personally, I didn't much care for the idea of a pad thing being an up special, but I guess really it doesn't much matter. What's the music? Let me see. F-Zero melody. Okay. Like, cause I thought it'd be a little weird to use a pad, like, anywhere in and just have it fall. But I guess if you think about it, like Sonic uses a spring, Mega Man uses Rush, so I guess it really doesn't matter in that case. But what I also saw, some people say that the up special should have been the flight pad. I didn't think to do the shock absorber. I didn't see anybody in the comments also say it should be the shock jump, whatever this is called. But I think it makes sense because it's a high jump. It's just a really high jump, and from the looks of it, yeah, you jump high into the air and you can still move after that. It doesn't leave you helpless. So that tells me it's probably only a jump. It's not an attack. That's what that tells me. So that's pretty cool. And then here we have the Wonder Wing, the Wonder Guard, whatever it's called. I made this a down special. Like I said a little earlier, I said that this could have been a down special that lets you nullify all damage, but you can still be grabbed out of it. But you were limited to how often you can use it. It looks like element that's being used here, but it looks like they're using it as a charge for a side special. Now, looking at it this way, that actually makes a lot more sense, because if you think about what the Wonder Guard is really used for, yes, you use it to get through stage hazards that you normally can't get through normally, but you also can use it to just walk right through and tear through enemies. Just kill them immediately. So the idea of it being a charge, where you're invincible during it, makes a whole lot of sense. So now I'm wondering, it's showing the golden feathers there. So that makes me wonder, is this an attack that you can only use for a certain amount of times and while letting the golden feathers recharge? Or can you use it for as long as you want to until the golden feathers get used up? Like, that's what I'm wondering about that. Like, you use one feather there, you keep going, like, yeah, he just runs straight through the thing. He's plowing through a Bowser Jr. side smash. See, it looks like you nullify all knockback. You might still take damage. Like, I don't know if it'll nullify damage, but you might still take knockback during this. But what I find interesting is that there's constantly okay, so throughout the entire animation of this, there's constantly 4 feathers above their icon. So, like, when it first starts, there's 5 feathers. And then as soon as they go, one of the feathers go. So that tells me you can't really spam this attack. Like, you can only use it for as long as you have feathers. So if you run out of feathers, you probably can't use it anymore. And more than likely, the feathers will probably just be able to slowly recharge. While at the same time, maybe it'll incorporate something from Banjo-Kazooie and have us that golden feathers are just randomly drop around the stage and you have to collect them. More likely, they just recharge. That's what I'm assuming is the case. So yeah, this is probably Banjo's side special here. And it shows Banjo running away with honey, with the honey, because yep, he got honey. Okay, this is what I find super cool. Spiral Mountain is the stage. So unfortunately for everyone who missed the stage live stream that I did a couple weeks back, that I was unfortunately forced to take down. Like during that live stream, we all agreed that Spiral Mountain was probably the most likely candidate to be the stage. Sure enough, here it is, and I think that's just really neat. Like, and it's a modernized Spiral Mountain. Like, we can see Banjo's house in the background. We see like the carrot farm. Like, it's super cool. Like, I really like this. Like, yeah, White Oak. Yeah, we literally talked about the stage being, yeah. Yeah. Now, yeah, it spins too. Like, that I'm gonna find a little weird. Like just from the angle you see from it, like, yeah, like, the stage spins, but everything doesn't really spin with it. Like, it does it to keep everything in line, but the stage still spins. So that's gonna look kind of awkward. Maybe it only looks awkward from this perspective. It might look better. It might look better when we look at it from from a different, like, from just facing forward. Who knows? But I guess we'll see on that. Oh, that was weird. Alright, so okay, so looking at it right there, that looks like a side tilt. So literally, Banjo just pierces Kazooie's beak forward like a spear. What did I say the side tilt? I think I had Banjo's side tilt originally be his Pack Whack. Which would have him, the Pack Whack
gameplay,
which was literally a move where Banjo would swing his backpack forwards. That's what I thought the side tilt could be cool for. But it looks like they're making it a much faster attack, just being it like a spear stab, but with Kazooie being the spear. So that's neat. And we have Grunty with the bridge. So now here's what I find interesting. We don't see like right now the bridge is absent here. They're only fighting on the top of the mountain. But then later on we see Grunty show up, and now suddenly there's the bridge. So now this makes me wonder, could it actually be what we thought it could be during that stage live stream, where the bridge could be there but it can be broken, and then Grunty can show up and actually repair it? Didn't we literally actually say that during the live stream? That's pretty funny if that's the case. Like, you think Grunty breaks it? Does she? Let's see. Yeah, 'cause it's there right now. Like, either she rebuilds it or she breaks it. We're not sure. And then, just based on that angle, like, what if wouldn't it be so funny if like this is actually a transitioning stage, and you can actually we'll actually be able to go into Grunty's lair and find more areas? Like, that'd be pretty funny. Oh, and then here's the big one: the Ginginator as the final smash. Literally what I said it should be. Where is it? Yeah. Literally what I said it should be. That I found hilarious. Like, literally, it's like, the Ginginator looks pretty strong. That'd be cool for Banjo to use as the final smash. That's funny. That is funny. The fact that they actually made the Ginginator the final smash, and it works exactly like I thought it would. A cinematic final smash where it just comes in and just wrecks house. Like, like, that's super cool. Like, that is funny. And the Gingos look amazing in HD too, so really, really, really cool. Up tilt? What about an up tilt? Was there an up tilt earlier? I don't see one. Oh. So this is cool to see the final smash, and then they just end it with murdering King K. Rool. Dead. I can't believe King K. Rool is actually Grunty. So are we gonna wait? Hold on. Does this mean, are we gonna get a costume of dry King K. Rool? King K. Rool as Bones, just like Grunty? That'd be funny. Banjo's back. All right, so that was cool. So that was a lot of fun. All right. Was there any more after that? I think. Was there any more after that? I forget. Oh yeah. Don't know what that's referencing. I don't know. But yeah, so that's really cool. Alright, okay. I saw somebody in the chat. Okay, so you know what? Actually, is somebody here? Ooh, Danny's here. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Here, I'll pause the music real quick. Let's let Danny get on this. So before I call her, so we can continue the discussion. Yeah, I saw somebody. Yes, let me actually do this. Going a bit off topic. So something that I showed in the stage live stream that we can't see anymore because I was forced to take it down. Was that I actually commissioned my friend Brandon to make a victory theme, specifically an Undertale victory theme. And I think, yeah, like let me go ahead and let you guys have a listen to that, because it's really good. Like Brandon did an amazing job on it. Here we go. All right, so I got all right, so it's music's off. Does everyone want to have a listen? I'm just going to assume yes. All right. So this is the victory theme for Undertale that I commissioned Brandon to make. Yeah. Brandon did an amazing job on it. Like, literally, it was like just one night, I just think of the idea of like, dan, 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 dan. Next morning, I call Brandon immediately, and I was like, I will give you money if you make this for me. And he did. And it sounds amazing. Like, let's listen to it again. All right, so let's get back to the topic at hand. But first, let me get Danny, because it looks like she just showed up. And let's see here. Will she answer to Discord call? So while we wait for her, I guess, so yeah, like, going over Banjo and, she didn't answer. Oh. Yeah, so going over Banjo and the hero. So just overall, what is everyone's thoughts? Like, just seeing what we're getting from them. Let me put the music back on. Yep. Why did I take it on the initial video? Because during that stream, I showed the Pokemon conference that went on that same night. Because I asked the stream if everyone wanted to watch it, and they all did. A majority of them did, so we did. YouTube didn't like me doing that though. Or I guess maybe not YouTube specifically. It was probably more the Pokemon company didn't like me doing that, so I had to take it down. And I was an idiot, and I forgot to download the stream first off of YouTube before I did that. So I could have very easily just edited out the part with the conference and then re-uploaded it. Didn't do that though, because like I said, I'm an idiot. So my bad on that. Definitely gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Dragon Quest hero is going to look kind of complicated. More so, the spell management is going to look pretty complicated. Banjo looks a little more straightforward because it's like basic projectile neutral special, a basic charging side special, a down special that lets you just shoot out a bomb, and then an up special that makes you go up. That looks pretty simple. Like, Banjo looks pretty simple. But what's also interesting, something I noticed with Banjo in general in the video was that like, I did notice quite a lot of the kind of the pseudo gimmick that I gave Banjo in my moveset. How, Banjo, whenever Banjo attacks, it'd be a lot of slower but stronger hitting attacks. But with Kazooie's hits, they'd be quick but probably a lot weaker. And it looks like that a lot of that was incorporated into the moveset. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like I'm excited for both of them. Like I'm excited to play this Dragon Quest character. I already know what costume I want to play as too. Like here, I guess I can set up quickly the let me grab the website. Cass's theme. Like this song. A taunt for Banjo can involve one of the Jinjos? Maybe. We'll see. We do not know yet. The hero. Make that visible. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right, get out of the way, Banjo. Alright. Yeah, so we got the hero in Dragon Quest. So, I don't think this was ever a thing previously before this, unless it was and I'm just stupid. But yeah, you can click to change their costumes. So yeah, we got 11, we have Erdrick,
We got a 9, which I think people say his name is Solo, and then we have 8, who people say his name is 8. So of course, but then yeah, if you keep clicking, we get more costumes. So we got the Pegasus costume. See, you give us in the game. You can play as Pegasus. No, I know these other costumes are supposed to be references to other Dragon Quest heroes. Don't know who this is. This is going to be my costume. This is going to be the one I'm going to be playing with, because not only is it Erdrick, but he's Erdrick in the Dragon Quest V Pro Tag colors. Dragon Quest V is my favorite of the Dragon Quest games, and I'm so happy they gave it to Erdrick. It's so cool. Like, plus it's purple. I love purple, so yeah. So we got this color for Solo. Again, I don't know which Dragon Quest character this is, but it's a cool color scheme. And then this one for 8, which is blue. You know, looking at it, that kind of reminds me of Terry. Terry from 6. No female. Yeah, that was one thing I was kind of disappointed about. Like, because yeah. So what's interesting is that I don't know about. I know for sure not 11. I don't know about 8 or 9, but I know with 3 with Erdrick, you can actually pick between a male Erdrick or a female Erdrick. But it seems like because it's understandable because they wanted to prioritize just having the 4 heroes into one costume. So making a 5th one to just have a female Erdrick, which would just have the same color scheme but a different face, they probably wanted to avoid that. Danny, what the heck? So yeah. And yeah, like looking at some of the pictures. You think there's a female? Like, okay, so 9 can be female too. Okay. So looking at the pics. It's showing up for me. There we go. Website. There we go. Okay. So, she got 2 different poses. That's just them using magic together. Hey, look at that, guys. 2 Square Enix characters using spells together. Oh, actually, that does remind me. So what I'm curious about, music. Do you think they're going to get stingy on the Dragon Quest music too, or do you think they're actually going to give us a bunch of music for it? That's what I'm wondering about, because even though Square Enix is one company, Dragon Quest is actually the Enix side of it. It's not 9, it's 4? You sure? Maybe I was just misreading numbers. Hold on. Like... This guy is 4? I could have sworn it said it was 9. Hold on, let me confirm that. Let me see here. Let me make this visible. Let me see. I doubt it. Yeah, people... Yeah, no one would like if they only got like 1 or 2 Dragon Quests, because Dragon Quest is an amazing soundtrack. And I would be pretty upset if, yeah, they only gave us a few of them. Like, that'd be pretty lame. Oh, it is 4. Okay, my bad. I've been saying 9, but no, yeah, okay. So, my bad. Solo is from 4. Okay, so it's 3, 4, 8, and 11. Okay, gotcha. You know what it is? I saw that on the website, on the Smash Wiki. Like, I'm bad with Roman numerals. I probably saw Dragon Quest 4 as an IV, and for some reason thought that V was an X. So, my bad. Okay, so it's 4. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for that correction. All right. Danny, what the heck? Alright, anyway. Put that back up. Alright, so it's alright. So thank you for that correction, guys. It's 4. Alright, so yeah, so again, so as I was saying, yeah, so Dragon Quest is the Enix side of Square. Now they are one company now, so I'm sure they probably still do go through the different the same people, but I'm sure there are different it's different people making them. So I'm wondering, because it's technically Enix, not Square, if that'll make a difference or not. Like, I guess we'll see on that one. Like, we don't know. Like, I don't know. I think all the heroes do only have one voice actor, and it's probably a Japanese voice actor. But at the same time, unlike Cloud, the Dragon Quest characters, they're mutes. Like, they make grunts, but that's it. They're silent protagonists. They probably won't even be saying anything anyway. So, they probably won't even get English voice actors because they don't need them. So, I guess we'll see on that. That looks like an up air. Like, kicking upwards into the air. That's an up air, okay? They were using, I guess it was Sizzle or Frizz. Like, whatever fire spell that's going to end up being. Banjo has another taunt during the Spiral Mountain section. He stretches. That might just be an idle animation. I think that's just an idle animation. It could be a taunt, we'll see, though. But it might just be an idle animation. And then here we have the other 3 pro tags all in a row here. We got Solo from 4. Thank you for reminding me again. Yeah, Erdrick from 8. Or 3. And then 8 from 8. And he has a little hamster in his pocket. We get to see a little hamster in his pocket. Yes, that's a lot of fun. That's cool. Yeah, what's the deal with that little hamster? Like that. Again, like I really want that 5 costume. Yeah, and unfortunately, it looks like for the time being, yeah, Banjo doesn't have a page yet. Like Banjo, yeah, like I guess because he's coming later, like his page is unavailable, so we won't get any. We're not going to be able to get anything from him yet. He was too short for an idol. He was attacking right before. I don't think it would happen that fast. I guess we'll see. Your parents must hate you if your name is 8. I mean, see, in the context of Dragon Quest, I don't know. I have never played 8 before. Like I still need to beat 5. I'm in the middle of 5. I'm also in the middle of 11. I played a little bit of 3. Not too much though. Those are games I still need to beat overall. And then like I have Dragon Quest. I played the first 2 Dragon Quest Joker games. And then I also played a bit of Dragon Quest Warrior Monsters. So I don't know though. Alright, so let's real quickly go to the yeah, let me do this again. Oop. Man, it's kind of slow. So I guess let's check out the Smash Wiki and see what the Smash Wiki has to say about them. Alright, so let's see. So yeah, here we have the hero. So it's 11, Erdrick, Solo, and 8. So yeah. So the hero's shield can block incoming projectiles akin to Link, Young Link, and Toon Link. His crouch also resembles the aforementioned characters. He has a fighter ability known as MP Gauge, which depletes when spells are used. The maximum amount of MP is 100. Slam appears with some capacity, likely as a taunt. And then, yeah, this just lists all the stuff that we know about him so far. Yeah, Psych Up. Okay, yeah, Psych Up. This move is unknown. Effects are unknown. Costs 17 HP. Okay. And then, yeah, getting to Banjo. Yeah, it's like we don't have too much information on Banjo outside of what was given to us in the trailer. Yeah, we got the Talon Rod as their dash, the Claw Swipe, Sideways Peck resembling the Beak Bayonet. Is that a thing? Beak Bayonet? Okay. Yeah, Beak Barge can be the down tilt. Yeah, Breagle Bash is side smash. Back aerial can be like a reverse try to tap rat. Yeah, Egg Shot, which can be moved into Breagle Blaster. Yeah, Wonder Wing, probably side special. Yeah, Shock Spring jump is up special. Grenade Eggs, which could very well just be a the down special, just from what I'm guessing. And a taunt where they look jovial together and Banjo gives a thumbs up, and then a taunt where Banjo bows. Yeah, okay. Looks like we do have some images here too. So yeah, that's them using the Talon Trot. And jumping. Is that a pink costume? Wait a minute. Pink. Pink, 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 pink. What were some of the colors that I gave Banjo? Could that might be Mumbo Jumbo. Either Mumbo Jumbo or Tootie. Pink with lighter orange feathers. That could be Tootie or that might be Mumbo Jumbo. Interesting. I have not seen this color before. Okay, so either Tootie or Mumbo Jumbo, one of the two. Because I made like a reference to Mumbo Jumbo. Hide the chat. In this. Or about the Tootie. Like for Tootie, we got this color, which I gave it orange fur and Kazooie pink feathers, and then there is a Mumbo Jumbo skin, which I didn't get the right thing to it. Dang it! Shorts and Kazooie is yellow. There we go. Yeah. So I don't know. All right. Cool. You have this color, or this, not color, the picture where it's showing them using the egg shot again. Okay. And them using the Breagle bash. Hit a bird with another bird! Alright. So yeah, I love to see that. Get your own Spiral Mountain. What's going on with the bridge there? You guys see that? Like, why is the bridge like all weirdly connected? Interesting. Either that's a visual glitch or something's going on with that bridge. Then we have Gruntilda. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, like if you look in the background here, you can see Mumbo. And Mumbo's just hanging out over on Grunty's lair. So maybe Mumbo can come out and he'll use magic and stuff. Floating. Oh no, that makes sense actually, White Oak. That makes a lot of sense. Hold on. Yeah, the bridge. Okay, that makes sense actually. The bridge pieces could very well be floating platforms that maybe form together into the bridge. That makes sense. I got it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Cool. All right. Neat. Were there any other pictures with the hero that I didn't see? Hold on. I think all just from the site. Oh, that looks like a different image, though. Yeah, it's looking like, oh, I know what this platform is. Okay, yeah, this is, I think I'm actually just approaching this game, because, like, all these orbs here on the side, those are the colored orbs that you need to collect in the beginning of the game. So, neat. So it's like a floating platform. That might have just spoiled some things for me slightly in the actual game itself, but whatever. Alright. Cool. Alright, so, I guess we'll talk about a couple of other stuff. So, like, Tammy the Ranger, thanks for subbing. I guess, so, like, what was everyone's, like, initial reactions to the hero specifically? I'm kind of wondering. Like, could I only do horror characters in October? If I might. I don't know, though. We'll see. I love a lot of the memes that that I'm seeing on Twitter where it's like, over here in the West, Dragon Quest is announced. What? Banjo's announced. Yeah! Meanwhile, over in Japan, Banjo's announced. What? Dragon Quest is announced. Yeah! Have I ever heard of Super Smash Flash 2? I have. I've never seen it though. I've never looked at it. Mostly because I don't want it to influence my movesets. So I've never looked at Flash Smash. Or Smash Flash, whatever. See, because like the thing is about Dragon Quest, it may not be as big here in America. Dragon Quest explodes over in Japan, whereas Banjo is kind of the opposite. Like, the West loves Banjo, Japan can care less about Banjo. So, but like though I guess speaking of Banjo though, it's like I did see a couple of interesting articles regarding Banjo, specifically when it was announced yesterday. Like, for example, how the legendary Grant Kirkhope was the one that composed that awesome Spiral Mountain remix, like that we saw in the trailer. Like, Grant Kirkhope himself made that, so that was really cool. On top of that, what I find funny is that for the longest time, people thought that Banjo wouldn't happen because of legal issues. Meanwhile, Phil Spencer, the president of Microsoft himself, made a statement saying how it actually wasn't that big a deal to get Banjo in. Why? Because he himself really wanted to see Banjo in Smash. The president of Xbox wanted to see Banjo in Smash. So as soon as Nintendo approached him about it, he was literally just yes. So I'm sure getting Banjo into Smash probably was pretty easy. Like, I don't think there was any legal issues with this character. So, that I think is pretty funny. Alright. Yeah, so I think it's pretty cool. So it's like, I guess, again, to also say, because yeah, when Banjo was announced, yeah, my Banjo-Kazooie video blew up with a lot of comments of people saying, saying, it happened, guys, it happened, or like, he got in, or it's like, you predicted it. I just want to say again, I did not predict Banjo. Banjo was one of the characters who was requested for me to do, and I did him because he had a lot of requests. And I gave a moveset based on references from his game that I personally felt would be great for Banjo. And now he's here. We got him. He's actually going to be in Smash. Did I think he was actually going to get in Smash? No, I didn't. My big thing regarding making movesets for characters is that I want to make movesets for characters that I don't think will get into Smash. Either that, or if they don't get into... Either don't think or will not be in Smash for a very long time. That's why I didn't want to do Erdrick. Because could you guys imagine what would have happened if I did Erdrick? Like, literally, if I did Erdrick instead of Slime. Literally days before he was announced. Like, with Banjo's case, like, I did him back in January. So it's like... yeah, it's literally... Brian! I hate you. Anyway. But yeah, so... if this happens again in the future, where a character... because, like, the thing is, I try to do these characters once a week. So... if I do enough characters, of course, one of them is bound to probably actually get into Smash. Does that mean I predicted the character, that I think it was actually going to come in? No. It's coincidence that it happened. It really is. Like, that's just my statement. That's just my statement on it, guys. Like, yes, a lot of the moveset that I gave to Banjo happened to look like a lot of the moveset that Banjo did. But the reason for that, because... we're borrowing from the same reference. Like, one thing's for certain, the official Smash team, they do a lot more innovation. Because they want to make the character look prettier. Whereas I generally like to stick to, like, to actual references to other games. So, that's just how it is and all. All we need now is Master Chief? Alright. Like, I've been streaming for about, about an hour and a half. My voice is actually getting tired, guys, because I'm not used to doing all the talking. Normally I have people with me to help me out, to help me talk. So I think I will probably be cutting this pretty soon. So what I will go ahead and do now is, here, let me do this. What I'm going to go ahead and do now, I said at the beginning of the stream that I wasn't going to accept requests for the time being because I had no way of keeping track of them. Now that I'm pretty much done with everything I wanted to talk about, go ahead and start requesting. But, let's see how much I can keep up with it. So, do you guys have any requests? And again, if you've already requested a character before, don't request them again. I already got your name down. I don't want to spend the time to keep looking for your name. So we'll see where that goes. So please, like, request to me new characters that you've not requested yet. Like, if you so wish. And then maybe after about 5 minutes, I'll go ahead and call it a night. Frank West, okay. Math 016, okay. That's moving fast. All right, you know what I'll do? Just request. I'll look at the stream myself again after it's over, so that way I'm not trying to keep up with everyone's requests. I guess, yeah. While you guys are requesting, do any of you have any questions for me in general about anything regarding the hero or Banjo or just anything else in general? You're mad that Steve didn't get in? Happens. Like, I did personally think that if out of the 3 Microsoft refs to be in between Chief, Banjo, and Steve, I did think Banjo was going to be the one to get in. Give you a hint about on the next video, the one coming out this Friday. You know what? I think I will. And you know what? I'm not gonna. And you know what? I think I will not give you guys a kind of a roundabout hint that I normally do. Like, a hint that kind of dodges it, but still has some relevance. I'll give you guys a real hint. Mostly as an apology for yesterday. Like, I know that wasn't my fault, but I still feel bad about it. So, if you guys so wish, I will give you guys a real hint as to what this Friday's characters will be. Is that, like, would you guys want that? Like, do you want me to give you a real hint that probably will actually tell a lot of you what the character is? Like, do you guys want me? Would you guys like me to do that? Please do so. Yeah, yes, please. All right. I'll do it closer to the end of the stream. So let's do this. Well, you know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it now. Because, like I said earlier, the character that is next, I'm not done with their video yet, unfortunately. It's almost done. Like, if I stop the stream soon and get right back to work on it, I should be able to finish it tonight. Who is my ultimate? Who's my main and ultimate? King Dedede. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and end the stream now. So here, hide Banjo, and I'll do this. Where is it? Go. Bigger BJ. Alright, so guys, this is the hint for next week's character. Boop! Good night, everybody.